Hey guys, so today I have another review video, and it's another World Care Cosmetics review video. This is a 4-piece face synthetic brush set. I'll leave a link to it down below. I'm going to try to be as organized as I can in this video. I know my last video it was all over the place, so we'll start off with the price, shall we? The price for these are right now at $9.65. I'm looking that way because I'm looking at the laptop site. So as of right now, the brushes are $9.65. You get 4 brushes. They kind of remind me of the Sigmax or the Sigma precision brushes, as well as Kabuki, a round dome shaped Kabuki, a pointer Kabuki, and an angled Kabuki. This one's not as angled. So smell, as well as these, but once I washed them, for me the smell went away. I know that a lot of you guys had said that it had a distinct smell. Keep in mind these are factory made, so they're mass produced. And so yeah, a demo of how I did that. First I dipped them in Dawn, and then after that I just went ahead and cleaned them on the palm of my hand. And after doing so, I just rinsed it out. And keep in mind, you have to keep moving the brush around because there will still be soap in there. So you have to like rinse it out, and if you swirl around your hand, you might still find soap. So just keep rinsing until when you swirl it in your palm, there is no more soap. So after that, I just went ahead and dipped it in conditioner. It's just my regular hair conditioner that I use for my hair. I always condition my brushes after using them, and I also use the conditioner to shape the brush back into place. I let them sit in the conditioner for until I'm done cleaning all the rest of the brushes. Once I am done, I will start with the first one that I conditioned and rinse out the conditioner. After that, I just let them out sit and dry. So this morning, they were fully dry. When I wash them, they have no smell after I wash them. Right now, they have just a slight, it's like half between Dawn smell and half between factory smell. So it isn't horrible. If I hold it here, I can't smell it. Other than that, they're great. One thing I don't like about these, this is just a personal preference thing, is the gold barrel. Or ferrule. I don't know if this is barrel or ferrule, but I'm more of a fan of silver. It just looks more professional to me. This looks very tacky to me. I don't know. I'm just not a gold person. A lot of you may be gold persons, but for me personally, I love silver. I know someone in my class, because I did take these to class, someone in my beauty class had mentioned that they actually love the gold and they would like all of them to be gold. But for me, I'm a silver person. So that's just a personal preference for me. I would wish that they would make the set in silver, but they unfortunately only make it in gold right now. Versatile. I personally don't use them for my eyes unless I'm using them with bases. But my friend here on YouTube, Macaholic, I'll leave her link down below into her video where she did a review on these brushes as well. And I think recently, actually, I think like yesterday, she did a demo where she used these as eyeshadow brushes. I personally wouldn't. I would use these more as bases for the eyes, or mostly detailing work on the base. But as you see in her video, you most certainly can use these as eye brushes. I ended up really liking this one when I use it in class, this angled one for contouring. Since in class we do a lot of cream contouring, this is perfect. I just grab a little bit of the contour that I'm going to put, I do my straight line, and I don't have to use 2 brushes, because usually in class I would end up using 2 brushes. I would end up using 2 brushes like this. This is an angled fluffy brush. This is perfect for blending out contour, but it is not dense enough to apply the product. So I end up using a synthetic brush to apply product, and then this one to blend out. But when I use this, I only have to use 1 brush, which also helps with cleaning up after, so I don't have to clean 2 brushes. I just have to clean 1. Which reminds me, I have to clean those brushes. Dome one right here, I actually ended up loving for 2 things: applying my base, and also under eye concealing, to blend out my under eye concealer. I did not use these on this face look only because I wanted to keep them clean for this video. I didn't want them to be all dirty, so I wanted to make them look like new so I could do it in this video. Otherwise I would have used it in my last video. I wanted to keep them clean for this video, so I didn't end up using them for my makeup tutorial. One for contouring, but it's not soft enough to the point where it can blend out a good contour. Instead, I think this would be perfect for nose contour. This will just get really nice right in here to contour your nose. I haven't used this for my nose yet, but I do plan to. I don't have any cream products to work on at home, so I only use cream products when I am at class. So I will try this out next Tuesday and let you guys know what I think in an update video. This one over concealer mainly on blemishes. I worked on a student in class who had a lot of blemishes, so this was perfect to buff out concealer that I would put over her blemishes, because it didn't move the product so much, but it did blend out the outer edges of the blemish. So I do like these 4 brushes. Do I think they're a must? No. Do they think they're I don't think they're a must-have. Not everybody in their everyday really needs these, but I mean, if you're a makeup artist or you just want to have these brushes because you can't afford the Sigma ones, it'd be great for you. But they're not really a must-have. They're not something that you need essentially for every day. Not a lot of you will probably be doing some cream contouring. They are nice to have, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying you don't necessarily need these. These aren't like a foundation brush. Do you know what I'm trying to say here? It's just like, they're not your essential brushes that you absolutely need to execute a look. You could do without these and still execute a look, but they are nice to have in your kit. If you want to get more into detail work, these are perfect for that. Shedding goes with these. I have had no problem with shedding, not one hair. I don't know how you guys have had them, but if you guys have any shedding problems or anything, let me know. But I had no problem with shedding on these. I already when they first arrived, and of course yesterday, and both times I've had no problem with shedding. The first time they were a lot more stinkier than the second time, so keep in mind that if you keep washing them, the scent should go away. The scent did go away with these. When I first opened the package, they did smell a little bit like factory made, but once I washed them, and now that I've washed them a couple times, they absolutely have no smell. Really fast, as well as the first set of brushes that I received. The shipping was fast, so I really do enjoy their shipping. It is really fast for me. Standard shipping, you don't have to order like express shipping and they get here like in 2 days. It might be because maybe the company is like Southern California based, maybe that's why it arrives so fast. If you're from somewhere else further than California and you guys purchase these brushes, let me know how long the period took to arrive. I want to know if it's the same everywhere for their standard shipping, or is it just because it's closer to me that it was faster. About these brushes, they're not a must-have, but they are a nice set of brushes to have in your collection. You can still execute makeup looks without these, so as far as everyday use goes, no, but for those who like detail work, these are for you, and especially for the price. They're only $9.65. And combine these 2 videos in one. A lot of you guys wanted me to make an update video on how I'm liking these brushes. I love these brushes. I've used these every day since I bought them. Not so much this one. I've still been aiming towards this one for contour, for powder contour. This is just great for cream contour, but it is a little big. My only concern with these is that they take way too long to dry. Well, all my other brushes dry in the 8-hour time span that I give them. So I'll wash them before I go to sleep, and in the morning they'll be dry. These, however, don't become dry right away, like after I wake up. I have to give them a few more hours after I wake up for them to be completely dry. So instead of washing these right before bed, I would suggest you wash them a couple hours before bed, so when you do wake up, they will be fully dry. That take a little bit longer to dry. In my head, I thought maybe it's because they're so dense and they have so much bristles that, you know, like the denser the brush, the longer it probably take to dry, since it'll soak up more product. And every day, as you can see, it's dirty because I just used it in this tutorial. I still use this every day to apply my foundation. I do love it for it just gives a flawless finish. I feel like no matter what coverage foundation you have, whenever you use a flat top Kabuki, I just feel like it umps up the coverage. These are really great for foundation. They're just about personal preference. When I first grabbed these, the angled one was actually my favorite to apply foundation because it went under my under eyes really perfectly. But now that I'm doing more detail work under my under eyes, I haven't really been gravitating toward this one. This is the only brush that I had a problem when it came to the ferrule. I don't know if you guys can see, but this one kind of looks crooked. Like all of these look straight, but this one came crooked. I don't know if it was just like a bad brush that came in the set. I don't know. It's not a huge problem, but I do realize that when I look at them side by side, this one just like it goes kind of crooked. But these 4 are more of a must-have in your set because you can use all 4 of these for foundation. You can use them for different uses, but all of these brushes. Let me know if you guys purchased them and what your thoughts on them so far. Let me know if you guys have any problems with these. I haven't occurred any problems except for the long drying period. It's not a big deal to the point where I feel like I need to return it. If anything happens, I will of course contact customer service. They have a really good customer service, by the way. Update. The reason I did not do an update on these is because I absolutely have no problem with the 12-piece pro set. I use it all the time in my pro class. Well, yeah, it is a pro beauty class, but in my class, and I've had no problems with them. I've used them since I purchased them. I keep the whole set in my brush belt along with the brushes that the school provided. I also carry these 4 with me every single time I go to school, and I'm thinking of starting to carry the additions that I have to add to my brush belt to take to class now. The only problem is that they don't fit in my brush belt. I have so many brushes in there right now, especially with these fat barrels that take up a lot of space. Big it is, like when I hold it, I just mind how big it is in my brush belt because it takes up a lot of space. So I need to figure out a way what brushes I'm going to take out of my brush belt, or what I'm going to do to be able to fit these in there, because the last time I took them to class, I ended up just putting a little rubber band on them and then throwing them in a Ziploc baggie and taking them to class that way. But I'm really afraid that it will mess with the bristles, like you know, make them all wonky and stuff. So yeah, review and update video. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave them down below. If I forgot to mention something in the video or in the review, let me know. I hope this was a little bit more organized than the last video. I am running out of breath. Whoa, I just moved my camera. I am running out of breath, so I will let you guys go. If you guys want to see this makeup tutorial, it should be the video up before this one. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!